drummer. This beat in your heart, cause I know you got a soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting. Know what I know in. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Our freedom of speech is freedom of thought. We got to fight the power.
Today throughout America. Now on my way here, I got to notice that a young black man was shot in Houston last night. I know if y'all feeling the way I'm feeling, this madness has to stop.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And whether we have closed door meetings to come up with a strategy and then invite the politicians in and then invite Charlie in and whoever else we need to invite in to let them know how we really feel.
Yes,
sometimes we need to turn the cameras off, right or wrong, and have a family discussion. Isn't that what you have to do when you listen to me? And where did the police officers just go? Well, I wanted to thank them. Let's thank the police officers. It's only as good as those that enforce the law. Let's say that again in English.
Yes, sir.
The law is only as good as those that enforce the law. Hell, right now, all right, in certain parts of Baltimore, in certain parts of Detroit, if you call 911, they're not coming. Relatives and people out in Detroit and Baltimore, all right? This is a very serious situation. The law is only as good as those that enforce the law. When you find those, all right, that are treating people fairly across the human spectrum, that will enforce the law, because you need a law. You need something to govern and have guidelines, right or wrong?
Right.
Human behavior is a beautiful thing, but it has extremes, right?
Right.
And we definitely need a guide. All right? So we have to keep these particular things in mind. While he's in the room, hopefully I can clear some things up that's been in the news. All right? I'm sure y'all probably heard. If you haven't, let me just clear it up before I dive into my lecture. I tweeted out yesterday while driving past my block, watching the police unmarked cars sitting in front of my house, simply because the gentleman that I got on the phone with a few minutes ago from the newspaper, I don't want to call that out, I don't want to catch a lawsuit.
Yes, sir.
All right? I just got on the phone with him, and I just asked him a simple question. Why would you put my picture of me and the Dallas shooter who mowed down police officers, why would you put my picture along his in the newspaper?
Come on. Talk about
What
it.
are you implying? What is this subliminal message that you're sending to people, especially police officers across the globe? I got this message from my daughter yesterday morning. She sent me a text message and she said, "Daddy, have you seen this?" I'm like, "No, who is this guy?" Come to find out, he was the Dallas shooter. And they killed the brother, but going through his Facebook page, they said he had some pictures of himself and a picture of me and him. So they decided to use the picture in the press. Wow. That's dirty, come on. Wow. I'm 55 years old, somebody's granddad. All right, I don't go around teaching and advocating kill the police. That's somebody else's song. You understand what I'm saying? That's not me. So I really think the newspaper owes me an apology and a retraction. Wouldn't you think so? That's at least they can do. Yesterday, I had white police officers calling me, threatening me. I had some white gentlemen call me today when I was at the airport and says, "You don't have to worry about that. We see through it all." You understand? And there are some white people out here that have your back. And I said, "Thank you, I really appreciate that." Because let's just be honest. If I was that kind of character, and I was doing this all along, taking my message out to do harm to white people, police officers, homosexuals, like I said, you can comb through my lectures. I don't do kill whitey, kill police officers, bash homosexuals. I don't do those kind of lectures. That's child. Subpoena my records from my phone, my emails, Facebooks, Twitter. I don't care what it is. You will not find that kind of information coming from me.
Right.
That kind of verbiage coming from me. I don't do that. Plain and simple. So I think not after all this time of trying to bring the human family together so we can dialogue and get along and move us forward.
Right.
Why would I turn around at 55 years old? You understand what I'm saying? After going through what I've been through in life, to turn around and espouse harmful stuff like that. Now listen, truth be told, I was at a lecture just like this. And I've taken pictures of many of y'all with y'all already. I don't know where that picture gonna end up. Am I right or wrong? I don't know the majority of y'all in the audience. So for them to pull that picture up, you see there's a hidden agenda behind it.
Right.
The first picture they put up was him in a nice sheet, you open up a black power face.
Come on.
I mean, that may be cool for some people, but that's some 1960s stuff. That's old day. We need to move forward. Are you following me? No, hold on. Can I just be real dummy for a second? If y'all are doing the same thing at 20 or at 40 that you used to do at 20, you need to check up on the neck on for real.
Yes, sir.
If you're doing the same thing at 40 that you used to do in your 20s, come on, man, grow up.
Right.
When public enemy put out in the 80s, that message said we grow up. Am I right or wrong? Hopefully you grew up with us. So hopefully when y'all see that kind of stuff out there, and the story just broke. And I heard they're pulling stuff in brown paper bags out of this man's home. Trust me, I didn't know, dude. I don't know if I'm campaigning.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The report had asked me, he said, do he think that the shooter extracted stuff from the Public Enemy songs and some of the stuff from the elections?
Man.
I said, well, hell, if he was in the Boy Scouts, he could have extracted some stuff from that. It has nothing to do with Professor Griff. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Let's just keep it real.
Right.
As they say in New York, let's keep it a buck. Alright? And let's just be real about this. Charlie talked about Republicans. How many pictures of Donald Trump have taken with people? Probably murderers and thieves and gangsters and all kinds of stuff, right or wrong.
Right.
You've probably taken some pictures with some people. It's unfavorable.
Right.
Right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
That's not the sum total of what Professor Griff is about. I've done 4,600 interviews. 4,600 since my career started. We're talking about early 80s. All right? I've taken probably 12 times the amount of pictures with people. I don't know all the people I take pictures with. I'm sure you get my point, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me close that chapter of the book so we can move forward. Mind you, just to let y'all know, they banned me from coming to Dallas to the first show on the Auto Rap Tour, which starts on the 16th in Dallas, Texas. Look it up, it's on publicenemy.com. I got the call from the brothers, and to be honest with you, I don't hold anything against them. They're right. There could be some crazy people out there that just want to, they saw me in the picture with the shooter, and they want to take something out on me. So it's best that I'm not even in the city. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not gonna feel bad about missing one or two shows. Dallas, Texas, and Austin, Texas. I said I'll sit this one out. Let's wait for everything to die down, and then maybe we can dialogue. Human life is human life. Human suffering is human suffering. Am I right or wrong?
That's right.
And we have to understand that. Last point, while I grab my remote. If Donald Trump wins, Charlie,
come on.
I need y'all to save me a window seat on that shit back to Africa. I'm just saying, that don't sound good, man. It don't look good at all. Not at all. Anyway, we'll talk. So everybody got to know one another.